Okay, JavaScript modules and regex, regular expressions. So JavaScript modules are a way of creating functionality, like a big old function or something like that, or a function with a bunch of functions inside. But instead of pulling it in like a library or something like that, a module means we don't pollute the global namespace with a bunch of global variables. Instead, we usually have like one global variable, and then we call all the stuff from the module using properties of that global variable, such as this. So here we have a module called dog module, and we'll call dog module.legs and dog module.bark. And so that's our functionality. Notice that pretty much the whole thing here is wrapped in an IFI. It's an anonymous function wrapped in an IFI, and the whole thing is set to one object called pub. So it's dog module, and then the whole thing gets stuffed into pub, and then we return pub. So dog module dot anything after pub is fair game to call. So like dog module dot legs, dog module dot bark, and notice that ears isn't returned. Ears isn't like used as a property of pub. It's not like pub.ears. So actually that'll get returned when we alert that dog module.ears. It'll be undefined. I just wanted to show you how it works. So that's dog module.legs. This is dog module.ears, undefined, and here's dog module.bark. Okay, so that's enough about modules. There are quite a few different ways to do modules. That's just the idea of it, and they're all similar with a lot of variations on the theme. So regular expressions. Regular expressions are a way to search through a string, search through characters, and either replace stuff or match stuff, anything like that. So I'll do a few quick examples. Here we're going to take the string hi Jim and replace Jim with Bob. Here we're going to take the string a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away and replace either the word nebula or galaxy with the word solar system. So it's going to find galaxy, and then it's going to replace galaxy with solar system. Similarly, we can get into special characters in regex. So capital W means find any character that isn't a letter or a number or an underscore. So that will, the first find in that match would be the comma, and then a lowercase s after a backslash is a space character, and then a plus means match that previous character one or more times. So we could actually, so that s is going to match the space, but we could have like 10 spaces and it would still match. And then G means get me every match, not just the very first match going from left to right. So what this is going to find is the comma space, and it'll replace it with vary. And I guess maybe it'll do it twice. No, it only matched it once because it was looking for the word far followed by a non-word character followed by a space. So that was that one. Okay, so getting into the nuts and bolts of regular expressions, we have character sets. Character sets are denoted by square brackets, and they'll match any one of the characters inside here. So in this case, it'll look for either an exclamation mark, an @ sign, a comma, or a dollar symbol, and then it'll replace that with a pound symbol. So of course, the first match for that would be this comma. Okay. Similarly, you can have a character set that begins with a caret, that little caret symbol, and that means find any character that's not in this character set. So it's going to find the first character that's not either an exclamation mark, an @ sign, a comma, or a dollar sign. So that, of course, that would be the very first A there. and that should get replaced by a pound sign. Yeah. Okay, so now there are a whole bunch of special characters in regular expressions. I can show you real quick my notes here. And so these are some of the special characters in a regular expression. Period will match pretty much any character. W matches a word character, so that's any letter or number, also the underscore. And the capitals usually mean the opposite of what the lowercase is. So if \W is any word character, uppercase W is anything that's not a word character. So like an @ sign, a comma, exclamation mark, anything like that is a non-word character. \S is space, a space character. \uppercase S is anything that's not a space. So a letter, a number, comma, any of that is a non-space character. \D is digit, that's a number. And then \D is anything that's not a digit. So like letters, commas, anything like that is a non-digit character. Curly bracket marks like a repetition. So if we grab like curly bracket 10, that would match 10 of the previous character, like 10 A's or something like that. Plus is satisfied if it finds something one or more times. So you can have like eight letter B's or something like that, and that's fine for the plus. A star is 0 or more times. It's kind of a wild card. So the previous character doesn't have to be there, or it can be there up to like a billion times. It doesn't matter. So that's some of the special characters. I'll show you some examples of those real quick. Pardon. So a period is any character. So this is looking for any character followed by space followed by in. So that would be comma space in, and it's going to replace it with semicolon space in. Okay, here we're going to mess with the word character. So this is looking for space, word character N. So that's going to grab space IN and replace it with from. So it's going to say a long time ago, from a galaxy far, far away. Okay, here is the uppercase W. So this is going to look for the first thing that's not a word character. I think that, oh, I'm sorry, we're looking for a go followed by a non-word character. So that's going to be a go comma, and then it'll replace it with a go exclamation mark. \S is a space. So we're looking for comma space in, and we're going to replace it with nothing. So it'll be a long time ago, a galaxy far, far away. Capital S is a non-space character. So we're looking for a go followed by a non-space character. And we're going to replace it with a go dash, a go space dash. Okay, here we are getting into digit characters. So here we're taking the string 99 bottles of beer on the wall, and we're looking for digit, and we're replacing it with the word 99. So this could be like 88, 18, and any two digits get replaced here by the word 99. In this case, we're replacing 99. The number's 99, but the word's 99. Okay, here we're finding a go, and a non-digit, a non-number. We're replacing it with back, so this would be a long time ago back. A long time back, excuse me. Okay, so here we're getting into repetition. So this is me, I'm sorry, the ME, curly bracket 1 to 2. That means more than one, but not more than, I'm sorry, one or more times, but not greater than 2 times. And then followed by T. So, so this could be met, or this could be meet, and it's going to follow. It's going to replace it with the word visit. So it finds the word meet and it says visit. Okay, here we got no, it was me with a bunch of E's. This is saying, hey, if you find me 4 or more times, replace all those matches with the word you. Here we're saying if you find ME and the E is in there 10 times, replace it with us. So that's some stuff with the repetition with curly braces. Okay, here we're using that plus sign. So the E in this case has to be found one or more times and it'll match. So this will just replace me with Bob. Okay, here we're using that wildcard, so we're saying find M, E, and the E can be used 0 or as many times as possible, and then replace that whole thing with Waldo. So it'll say no, it was Waldo. Okay, so we didn't talk about this one yet. Here, when you use parentheses, it means you can, first of all, it'll grab the whole thing in there. It's not a character set. This matches all of it. So this is like if you find the word robots, then this part gets matched. And the nice thing about using parentheses is that you can refer back to them. So if we have one parentheses, we can refer back to the first one with $1, and then if you have a second one, that gets referred to with $2, and so on. So here we're grabbing any character 0 or more times, so that's quite a match. And then the word robots. So it's going to grab everything before robots, and then it's going to put robots in the refer back category with $1. Then after robots, it's going to grab period stars. So that's any characters as many times. As many times as it matters, and then it's going to grab the word city. So. And then city can be referred back to with $2. So, and then replace all that with the $2 took over the $1. So it's going to grab number 2, which is city, and then it's going to put it here, and it's going to grab robots $1 and put it here. So it's going to be the city took over the robots. Here we are using parentheses with the refer back with $1, and we're saying, oh, this one's pretty cool. So this is saying this is a string using the quotes inside the string. So this is looking for the robots took over the city in double quotes, and then we're replacing it with anything that's not double quotes in the character set. And that's matched 0 more times. I'm sorry. It finds double quotes, and then it finds anything that's not double quotes 0 or more times, and then that's followed by another double quote. So pretty much it'll grab quote, all this, and then quote, and then everything that's not the quote gets referred back to as 1, and we're replacing it with single quote $1 single quote. So pretty much it'll take this string, and instead of double quotes, it'll have single quotes. So far we've done replace, string.replace. Here we're just doing string.search, and it'll just tell us at what character our search string gets matched at. So this should get matched at the 4th character, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's a search with no results, no matches. The robots took over the city, and we're searching for the word monsters. And it returns it returns -1. That means it was not matched. And here we're using the string.match method, and that'll actually return the match, not the character at which it's matched, but the actual match itself. So if it finds our string, it'll return the match. So it'll return the word robots in this case. Okay, so that's modules and regex.